is what this is, meaning the color never goes away, so we're calling it Everblooming. It's M43613. Large. What's large about this, and what's the largest story here, my friend?
Well, these are the largest Shasta daisies available on the market. It's also blooms all season long. Most Shastas, they bloom in early summer. As soon as it gets really hot, they collapse. Game over. These are blooming all season long, a perpetual perennial, never stops blooming, and it comes back every year. These are the best. If you don't have the white flowers, guess what? You can't see the rest of the things. These are the lights for your garden.
That bring out, look at how they bring out the purple.
And
they bring out that beautiful, beautiful lavender.
And this is what I do. I'll have these to cut all the time. I'm just gonna break one off just to show you. You'll have these to cut all season long.
Oh.
Children love the daisies, and you know why?
That's just great.
This is the first flower
That's a happy
that
flower.
they ever colored, because it looks like the sun.
Uh-huh.
You remember drawing one of those when you were in kindergarten?
You got it.
And anyway, you've got wonderful things to cut. You can mix them in with the cone flowers that we had on earlier, and these will light your garden up, whether they're in containers or in the ground.
Two payments of $19.36. Butterflies love these as well, right? Hummingbirds,
yes,
butterflies.
Yes, but I have to tell you, the #1 favorite of children.
Yep.
If you send a child out and we have every flower that we've had on today out there and say you can pick whatever you want,
they're going to run by the
will
daisies.
Always pick this one. This is the one they pick because it looks like the one in their coloring book.
By the way, if you're shopping right now, you're seeing the ship is shown in your lower right. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I ask it all the time. How long before that becomes what we see in front of us?
Well, wonder not much longer, because the truth is about to be revealed. Because we're sending out nice plants. It's not some scrawny little something. You want big results? We guarantee big results. These perpetual perennial Shasta daisies are guaranteed for a full year, but what we're sending out, 4 of these already, look, Rick, they've already got buds on them.
They're all smiling already. Yeah.
They're already getting ready to get going. And let me just show you this. Well-rooted plants. And just a little tip on planting, what I do is that I unwrap don't worry about this. You can do that. You can brutalize them a little bit. This enables the roots to travel out into the surrounding soil more quickly. Plant them only to here. They'll be blooming straight away. And then by the end of the first season, yours will be this size.
Ooh.
Because the nice thing is the fact we call them perpetual bloomers, but they're also perpetual growers. The old-fashioned kind, when they stopped blooming, they also quit growing. These are growing all summer long and into fall, so they get way ahead of a traditional one.
And 43613, today's special value coming up in about 5 minutes. Stay tuned for that. Going to be the big prime time presentation. 300 already ordered here.
Look.
And you're getting 4 of them. So, I mean, look at the number of flowers in that one plant.
And think about, you've got to have the white flowers in your garden. Otherwise, nothing else shows up. You can see these in the evening. It's one of my rules. I've got to have the white flowers. And this is the best white perennial that we offer.
So to be the designer for a second, people may or may not realize that over the last 20 years. This has been your wheelhouse as an author of these great books. You design these high-end gardens.
I do.
Layer this for us in this show, would you? Like, where is this going?
If you picked up the lavender, say you've got your white flowers here, you've got the blue down there, you pick the lavender up, that gives you that Delft look. If you want something a little wilder looking and you want a daisy garden, you throw in the echinacea or these cone flowers. These all work so beautifully together. And of course, any of the sun patients will work because they'll grow in the sun or the shade. These, by the way, are for the sun.
They are for the sun.
Yes.
All of it on 2 easy payments, all of it with free shipping and handling. By the way, the return policy still applies. You're not even billed until it's actually shipped. And when it's shipped, that's when it's time to put it in the ground and grow it and enjoy it. And there is that field of these wonderful, wonderful daisies, right?
It's that great meadow look, and I would mix in the cone flowers. If you want that meadow look, the cone flowers are the perfect addition to go with these. These only get 24 inches tall, and again, these are deer proof. If you picked up the cone flowers, they're deer proof. These are also deer proof.
So can you go through the Everblooming stuff again? So I'm just trying to see the garden.
Yes,
like you always talk, okay, here's the color and then it's gone on some flowers. Here's the color and then it's gone.
Yes.
So now through this season, if I'm in Minnesota, if I'm in Montana, Mississippi,
wherever, these are perpetual perennials, meaning they never stop blooming. And there's a garden. See, I go through the garden. We see the white at the end of the garden. Your eye is drawn all the way back to the white. It illuminates that back corner. This will brighten the dark corners of your garden. And like the edge of your deck area, I would have them in the corners because it brightens that, makes everything seem bigger. These perpetually blooming, never stop blooming. Now keep that in mind. You picked up the coneflowers, more perpetuals. These never stop blooming. So if you only bought 2 collections,
right,
you got your coneflowers and you got your Shastas, and you have those in one bed. That's all summer bloom, and guess what? They come back every year. You don't have to plant them again. You're done.
That is gardening made easy.
Yes.
Is it not? The definition of the brand.
Choosing the right plant.
Choosing the right plant.
You can find coneflowers and you can find Shasta daisies in the nursery, but they're not these.
And that's the point. That's why you're shopping at QVC. Today, only at QVC at these prices. Hey, we've been doing this for years and years and years. I think Cottage Farms knows what they're doing. So with one free phone call or just lock in your order, you can do that. If some of these sell out, like that beautiful lavender, that fragrant lavender, that's going to be it forever for the entire season. And then 43613 in the last minute. Again, wrap this up why people might want to be picking up this Everblooming Shasta Daisy collection.
Well, you've got to have the white flowers to make everything else show up. Your children will love these. They never stop blooming, even if you've got a small garden. They're spectacular in containers. Going up the steps, rather than having lighting, if you've got white flowers going up your step, you can see them at night.
You've got lighting, yeah.
You don't need to have enough lights to land an airplane.
Very good.
You really don't. But I'm just going to do something really, really quickly because I'd like just show something.
Well, you know what? You can't do that.
I can't.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're sold out.
They're gone? Oh, well, okay.
See you later.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
Alligator.
Gone is that one day only. It's completely sold out. Enjoy the Levance Purple Lavender. Couple other updates, and let me give you the map again. Different colors mean different ship dates, Philip.
Yes, indeed.